Dude, just call me the discount Walmart clearance aisle Capablanca because I am geeking out to the end game. But before we get into this end game here on the board, I just want to say that I made an email called chesswithkes@gmail.com, and with it, you can send games that you want me to put on the channel, okay? And I'm not sure if anyone's going to do this, but it would be awesome if there's a game you want me to put on the channel because it's really funny or because you like have a question about like, oh, how do I play this middle game better? How do I play this end game better? How should I think of this? Explain the computer moves. Anything like that, I want to cater my channel more towards kind of lower beginner, like intermediate kind of players, because I'm like a step above that. I'm like intermediate right at 1500. But just want to make sure that like, if you have questions about games that you're just having a hard time figuring out what the computer's doing or like stuff like that, you have this resource. You can send it to me, and if I think it's a good game, I will put it on the channel. But I promise I'll read every single email that you send. Um, and I don't know what I'm getting myself into with this, but there it is. Anyway, okay. So now, back to the end game. We have an endgame where white is up one pawn. But white made a crucial mistake. Pawn to a3. And black only has one move that saves the game. Otherwise, it's pretty much a massacre for white. Black has one move to save the endgame. And it is not bishop to a8. Just wasting time, okay? You cannot waste time. So see if you can find the one move that black has to save the game, to make it a draw. All right, the correct answer, the only answer, let's turn on the analysis, is king to e3, turning on the analysis. As you can see, here, every other move, massive white advantage. King to e3, only move. Oops, that's what was played in the game. King to e3, only move, okay? Now, why is king to e3 so good? This is a really important end game concept. King activity, okay? Your king is a really powerful piece in the endgame. There's no rooks to check the king, even though like kings are still good in a rook endgame. There's no queens to check the king. All there are these bishops, and the bishops can't even go on the dark squares. So like this king, it just doesn't have to get checked over here. So why is this king to e3 move good? Well, because it blocks the white king from going here, and the white king's already blocked from going here because of the pawns. So, I mean, there's not really a whole lot for white to do. The computer suggests king to b3, um, but that really doesn't help a whole lot. Uh, you're still not getting anything. Now, what if white tries to go pawn to b4 right away? Look at the analysis. There's only one move. There's only one move that saves the game for black, and it is not trading. Trading blows the game. Look at the eval bar. Trading completely blows the game. The king goes in here, and it's super active. It can go around here and just create a bunch of problems for black. This pawn is going to fall. Okay, it is actually closing the position with pawn to a4, the only move that draws in this position. Now look, white is in a bit of a conundrum here. The king can't go to any of these squares. The bishop can't move without giving up this pawn. So I mean that really only leaves king to b2. And then now black can go king to d2. And again, it's really the only move, but like if you've seen the other two moves, you've probably figured this out. King to d2. And I mean, if white just keeps like trying to repeat over here, black can do this, and black is always just right there to defend. And white can throw the game by playing pawn to c4 right away, instantly throwing the game because now this pawn is going to become a queen and get promoted. The bishop is covering the square, but the problem with that is, like as this pawn gets promoted and the bishop goes to cover the square, the king can just start feasting over here. So yeah, this is a really tough endgame where black had to find three only moves in a row. Only move king to e3. Only move pawn to a4. Only move king to d2. But it all goes through this concept of king activity. Limit the white king. The white king can never break through. These pawns are safe. They're never gonna get taken by the bishop. This pawn is safe as long as his bishop's here. So sometimes you just gotta limit your opponent's activity, and then you'll find that they just cannot make progress. So here's a cool endgame. I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget, if you have any games you want to look at, just pop that in on chesswithkes at gmail.com. Bye bye.